guys. Just going through my wardrobe. Welcome to my closet. Welcome to the 30-day Green Living Challenge. We're going to talk about clothes today. I'm actually going through, I go through my clothes in my closet and in my drawers probably twice a year, spring and fall. Pack away the winter stuff now because I don't need it, and start bringing out some of the summer stuff and trying to decide what I don't wear anymore. Clothing is made of a lot of different materials, sometimes cotton, sometimes plastics. Believe it or not, yes, our clothing are made of plastic. So first of all, I want you to be aware of what your clothing are made of. Start reading the labels. Clothing has labels inside of it that'll tell you what it was made of, and you can decide, well, do I want to wear that? It was made of plastic, which is an oil product. So read labels, decide what shirts, what pants, what clothing you should buy. If you buy cotton, try to see if you can find something that was made with organic cotton. We talked about buying organic before, not just for food, it's for clothing too. Now, when your clothing reaches its life, I'm not sure how to put that because it's different for different people. Sometimes clothing's out of style, you know, clothing styles change quite often. So is your clothing out of style and you don't want to wear it anymore, you want to get rid of it, what do you do with it? You know, do you just throw it in the garbage and it ends up in a landfill, or do you recycle it? And that's what I do. I do recycle, I upcycle my clothing, however you want to put it. I rarely throw anything in the garbage. I'll talk about t-shirts in a few minutes, but a good shirt, good pair of pants, they still have some life left in them. Maybe they don't fit right anymore. Maybe they're out of style. Maybe I haven't worn it in several years. Maybe it just isn't comfortable anymore. Then it goes to a secondhand store. Salvation Army, Goodwill, any of these secondhand stores. We have a couple of local ones also. As long as it's in good shape, they'll take it. I also encourage you to buy from secondhand stores. That's not, you know, we're not producing so much new clothing. There are warehouses in other countries that are just full of clothing that stores purchased and they didn't sell, so these boxes and boxes get shipped off to this other country. They sit in warehouses. I'll try to put a link on here too. There's a very good video about an artist who took these clothing from this warehouse and made these scenes, kind of bringing to the point how much we waste clothing. So I encourage you, instead of buying new, buy secondhand clothing. And with things like t-shirts and some of these shirts too, maybe even pants, give them another life as well. When I have a t-shirt, I have one behind me here. I mean, this shirt that I'm wearing, it's still in great shape. It's still got a lot of life left in it. But when it starts to wear down, it's fading its color. Maybe I wore it and got dirty and the stain won't come out. Maybe I drip some oil on me and that won't come out. What do I do with it? Well, then it becomes a work shirt. So this is one of my shirts, the t-shirts that the neck got a little stretched out on. It did get a stain on it, so it became a work shirt. So I keep it in a special section in my closet with some old pair of jeans that got stained. And I'll wear those when I'm working on my car. I'll wear them when I'm working out in my workshop, doing gardening, working outside. So I have these work shirts that will last for years and years. Now when they get way too stained, you know, and they get so much paint on it because I was doing painting the house or something, and they could stand up on their own, that's when they go into their third life. So first life, wear it, beautiful, get stained, put in a second life. That's when it's a work t-shirt, work pants, whatever it is. And then when this gets to the point where it's got so many holes in it, or it has so many stains on it I don't even want to wear for a work shirt, then it becomes a rag. yeah, then I'll rip it into pieces, and I use it as rags for cleaning, for cleaning up messes in the garage, for checking my oil, wiping the oil stick. So these will become rags in their third life when they get so stained that they won't absorb anymore from cleaning or whatever. Then they will finally end up in a landfill. So with me, a t-shirt will last 15, 20 years sometimes. I mean, it's incredible how long they last, but that's because they get so many lives out of them. So I encourage you to, and that's your challenge for today, think differently about your clothing. Number one, buy used clothing if you can. Go to a secondhand store. Number two, when you don't wear it anymore, take it to a secondhand store so that it lasts longer. And number three, start reusing your clothing for work shirts, for rags, so give it another life. I've actually seen some videos of people upcycling these into like carpets, and so they actually strip it down in strips and they make carpets out of them. They make a lot of different projects out of them. So you might want to go on to a website like Pinterest, and they'll have a lot of ideas for you on these. So that's your challenge for today. You're doing great. We're almost near the end. I will see you tomorrow. Have a great day.